Imagine this. You wake up, you scroll through your phone, maybe check Instagram, maybe answer a few meaningless texts. Suddenly, it's been 45 minutes. Your mind feels scattered, your energy feels low, and without realizing it, you've already lost the most powerful part of your day. But here's the painful truth no one told you. Mornings are not just the beginning of your day. Mornings are the steering wheel of your entire life. And right now, if you're wasting them, you're not just wasting a few minutes. You're wasting your momentum. You're wasting your growth. You're wasting your potential. Let's go deeper. A study from the American Psychological Association revealed something shocking. People who feel in control of their mornings report 30% higher life satisfaction than those who don't. 30%. That's the difference between a life that feels on fire and a life that feels like it's slipping away. Here's why. Your brain's neurochemistry in the morning is completely different from any other time. In the first 2 hours after you wake up, your brain is flooded with high levels of dopamine, cortisol, and adrenaline. These chemicals are natural fuel. They're designed by evolution to give you motivation, energy, and focus to chase after your goals. But when you waste your mornings, scrolling, snoozing, procrastinating, you burn this fuel on distractions instead of dreams. And once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back later in the afternoon or evening. No amount of coffee will recreate it. The biggest mistake most people make, they think, I'll start fresh tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And soon, a decade is lost to mornings that were never respected. But it doesn't have to be this way. Let me tell you about Jack. Jack was an average guy in Chicago, working a corporate job, dreaming of starting his own business. Every morning, he'd hit snooze 3 times, rush through a shower, grab a Pop-Tart, and sprint to the subway, already stressed. He told himself, I'm just not a morning person. But deep down, he knew he wasn't living even close to his potential. One day, after missing an important client meeting because he overslept again, Jack snapped. He realized that if he didn't change his mornings, he would never change his life. So he made one small decision that changed everything. For the next 30 days, Jack would own his mornings before the world could steal them. Here's what he did, and what you can do too. Step 1. Jack stopped using his phone for the first hour after waking up. No emails, no TikTok, no dopamine drip of notification. Instead, he gave that golden hour back to himself. Step 2. He started mind priming. Within 15 minutes of waking up, Jack would sit quietly, journal 3 things he was grateful for, and visualize the day ahead. This wasn't woo-woo. Studies from Yale show that positive visualization rewires the brain to be 43% more productive throughout the day. Step 3. He moved his body, even if it was just 5 minutes. Push-ups, stretching, a short walk outside. Physical movement signals to your brain that it's time to switch from sleep mode to focus mode. Step 4. He prioritized his number 1 goal. Before doing anything else, before checking work emails, before answering texts, Jack would spend just 30 minutes working on his business idea when his mind was at peak clarity. Within 90 days, Jack had launched his first side hustle. Within 1 year, he had quit his job and gone full-time. And it all started with the first 60 minutes of his day. Here's the brutal reality. If you don't control your morning will control you. You'll be dragged into the world's noise instead of building your own signal. You'll react instead of create. You'll survive instead of thrive. And you deserve more than survival. You deserve to wake up with energy, with clarity, with purpose. You deserve to feel like every day is building towards something meaningful, instead of slipping through your fingers. It's not about waking up at 5 a.m. It's not about doing an extreme CEO routine for 3 hours. It's about protecting your first hour and treating it like the most sacred appointment of your life. Because it is. The small, invisible habits you build when no one is watching will create the massive, visible success that everyone will see. So tonight, set a simple goal. When you wake up tomorrow, before you let the world into your mind, give yourself the gift of presence, the gift of direction, the gift of ownership, because the way you spend your morning is the way you spend your life.